Tariq has a proposal.
Yeah, your son's giving you some trouble. He's hiding out right now, but we got to drop on his location. Can take care of that for you.
All right. I hope y'all all had a good summer. I hope everything worked out for y'all. You know, I was just on a little break for a little while. I come back. And I'm looking at the trailer and I see Tariq and Davis with Noma and Kane. I'm like, all right. And he like, I want to make a deal. What you mean you want to make a deal?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Huh? What the fuck? What you talking about making a deal? And he like, oh, I give up Zion and because I want to work for you. Huh? Yo, come on now. Wasn't that the whole point of Tariq getting away from Noma because she's crazy and she wants him dead because of what he did and he's sleeping around with her daughter and she doesn't want that presence around her family? And I thought the whole point was to keep the daughter away from the drama. Why would she accept Tariq's offer to bring him in knowing what Tariq is about and what he's potentially could do? And then on top of that, you got Kane, who's, this ain't going to sit well with him. He going to be pissed off because he's like, wait a minute. I'm with you, but everything is still going Tariq's way. You know, it's like a universal fuck you to Kane because it's like he's sitting here dropping the best D he can possibly ever give in his doggone life and only for him to get passed over by Tariq like he's second to none. Well, it is true, but I was like, yo, what happened now? What you mean? So they go in with the notion of it has to be Noma all the way, and I'm like, it doesn't have to be that way. Because, again, you had this guy named Zion, right? And he comes in, this mysterious figure. He knows about Ghost and Tommy, about the old days. And I'm like, all right. I'm thinking maybe what they could have done with Zion's character, they could have had him, like, maybe be sort of like a Canaan, right? Maybe he knew Canaan. I don't know. They could have done something with the guy to, like, maybe keep him around a little bit longer. But it's just to see this. Because you know what? You know what would have been actually perfect? And also let me know in the comment section down below on how do y'all feel about this idea? Like, what if they would have done a way of having, like, Tariq use both Zion and Noma to, like, sort of, like, fight it out. And then whoever's, like, on top, he takes over, right? I think that would have been a better option, right? Than just to have it, all right, I turn on Zion, right? And then I work for you. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of a history lesson. So, this actually happened in, I can't really tell you the year because it was a very long time, but I can tell you the details of the character and the context of the story where it was this mobster named Luciano, right? Lucky Luciano, right? He had a mob boss. He was working under a mob boss, right? He told the rival mob boss that, listen, if I get rid of my boss, right, I can side with you. He said, okay, sure, very trustworthy. He gets rid of his boss, his mob boss, right, to go side with the new mob boss. Now, the new mob boss is thinking like, well, he betrayed his own boss. He's not going to do that to me. What the boss did. What happened to him? Luciano betrayed him, and then he took over everything that he had. Right, and then that's how he was to be the one remaining on top for like so many years until eventually his imprisonment and I believe his death, right? Something like that. So I guess they're gonna try to go that way with Tariq, where he's gonna be, I guess, like a Luciano, where it's like, okay, he betrays the person he's working with, and then he's gonna go off to Noma. But see, it's kind of dumb because it's like Noma should already know this, and it'd be so bad. It'd be so bad if it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna still keep my eye on him, but he's gonna do it anyway. That's the plan. His revenge is to take over everything that she had because it was like that in season 3 towards the ending where he was gonna be under her wing. He was gonna be in Kane's position. He was gonna learn everything that she learns and operates and everything, kill her and take everything. That's exactly what he's gonna do and wanted to do, right? Kane, on the other hand, we don't know if that's what he's intending to do or he's just there for survival reasons, right? We don't really know what Kane's like motives is. It seems like it's for like survival, and he's thinking he could truly be like her number two. This is why I sort of like how they did it a little bit, because Kane is only doing it for like, you know, survival and trying to truly be her number two, while Tariq, on the other hand, he's like, I'm fuck all this. I'm just gonna learn everything I can, kill you, and then take it over. But I wouldn't be surprised if Kane beats Tariq to the punch and he does it himself, because again, he finds out about this. He's like, okay, you accepting Tariq back in. Not only that, you having sex with Davis. I'm not the only sex partner that you have, and I'm basically a third wheel in all of this. No, somebody's gonna have to die. So again, I wouldn't be surprised if Kane is the one to beat Tariq to the punch and he actually does it. But again, it's like, come on now. Like, I'm seeing this and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is not, like, we all knew, because this is Power. So we all knew this is how they was going to take out, I guess, do Zion in. But again, he's a wasted character. Another wasted character that had potential, could have shown a lot of promise, but then it's like, no, he gets clipped off. Now, granted, because seeing how season 4 was canceled, maybe they could have done, maybe there was more story. I give him that. I won't totally, you know, shit on it. I say maybe there was potential more with the character that they was gonna probably dive deep into. Maybe there was something, but then I guess but then again, no, because they did extend it. I don't know. But see, I was trying to give him the benefit of doubt, but I don't know. There's really no saving this idea, knowing the fact that there's going to be more Power shows in the future. So again, we don't fully know, but I think we all going to know what the fuck's going to happen. Zion's going to get clipped by Tariq, and that's going to be the end of that. And I'm like, come on now. Like, this is not how we do this, man. Like, it could have been more to his story. Something interesting, rather than it's like, oh, we're going to do this to get him out the way, because Noma's like the bigger fish here. And I'm like, that's not true, though. Yeah, she got connections. She got everything. But it's like, but what about Zion, though? What about him? A guy who's been there. He's like the Shadow. He's also been there, too. Haven't been talked about. You would think there would have been more about the guy. He knows so much about the past. You would think that, oh, he was there watching everything. I don't know, something. That's the thing that kind of gets under my skin a little bit, because I'm like, you bring in a guy like that and he gets swept underneath the rug, and it's like, what? Nah, hold up. And also, too, we don't even know if we will ever get the story of Mahoney, Mecca's enemy. What happened to Mecca's op?
There's a man named Mahoney trying to move into my territory. I want him gone, but more than that, I want his fucking money.
What about that? Like, hey, what happened to Mahoney? You see, they messed up again, because Zion could have been Mahoney. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, it's a lot of these things that they could have done, and they just like overlooking, they passing it up, and I'm like, oh, come on now, this is just. When I seen that trailer, I was looking at this, I said, this is some bullshit. I was like, this is some bullshit. Like, why? Why do this? When it should have just been those two fighting it out. And then Tariq is right there in the middle. He's like, all right, rubbing his hands together, like, whoever wins, I'm taking over. Right? Like, whoever has, like, the less forces on the other side, I can take over. Because it'd make things much more easier for Tariq to, like, have those two fight each other, and then he take over. Right? And then he figure a way of handling Kane at some point. But he's going to do it this way, by coming in and then forcing his way, so he can like work under her and be a better worker to show that he's much more reliable. But again, she's hopefully, come on now, because it's so stupid. Because she's like, yeah, okay, Tariq, yeah, you go work under me, it's fine, sure. And Tariq sitting there rubbing his hands in the dark. Yeah, boy, I'm gonna have this shit. Watch what the fuck I do. And she's like, well, he's not gonna kill me. He knows his lesson. I could get him at any point in time. And Kane is the only person, the only reasonable one that's gonna be like, you don't understand. He's going something. No. Tariq is a nice man. I promise you that shit ain't gonna happen. And watch some crazy shit happens. because it always do. And I'm like, God, oh my God, I knew there was gonna be some bullshit. I fucking knew. But comment down below what you guys think. You know, even though I'm a little late to the trailer because I was having too much fun over the summer. But you know, like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'll catch you all